Hey friends, Neil here with Post to Post, coming at you with another redesign jersey video. So a couple weeks ago I started off with the Toronto Maple Leafs, then we did Montreal, we recently did Columbus, and this is an ongoing process for the entire NHL. But basically, if you're new, I'm redesigning the home jersey for every single NHL team with a couple of specific rules, which I'll tell you about in a second, and then we're going to see if the opposite looks okay, maybe in an away version, an inverse version. So let's jump in and let's very quickly look at the rules that I've set out for myself. So I've just called it, a redesign jersey challenge, basically. So number one, I'm allowed a small change. Number two, I'm allowed a big change. And number three, I'm allowed an optional shoulder change. Maybe I remove a shoulder patch, maybe I add one. And the idea here is to focus on home. I'm not thinking about away, okay? I'm just designing for the home jersey and what I think would look best. So let's look at the actual template we're using. It's the Puck Designs one. It's free online, not a sponsor, just found it. And this is the one I'm using. It's very low effort in terms of computer resources. It's not going to put your computer through a bunch of strains. So I like it for that reason. And it's just a simple template. So feel free to use that. It's out there somewhere. And when you download it, you get this little message to follow Puck Designs on Instagram. Again, not a sponsor. I have no idea who this person is, but shout out to them for this template. That's free. So let's jump into what the Rangers actually look like here. And we're doing the Rangers today because a lot of people voted in the previous videos to continue with the original six, because we did Toronto, we did Montreal, and then I had filmed the Columbus one prior to a lot of additional comments coming in requesting original six first. So what I think we'll do is the Rangers now and maybe continue with original six, or maybe do a different team. I know Tampa got a lot of votes as well. So I've not filmed the next video, I've not designed the next jersey yet. So down below in the comment section, whatever team you want to see next, let me know at the end of this video. But here's what we have for the Rangers here. This is, I designed this to be as close to what they currently use as possible, and honestly, it's a nice jersey. Like I like what the Rangers have. I just don't like their logo. That's the only real change I would probably make. I'm only making additional changes kind of because I have to in this challenge, and I want to make it difficult for myself. The big change, I'm just going to let you know right now, is the logo. There you go. You can see it. I just put their actual primary listed logo on the front of their jersey. So to me, this is the most logical thing that the Rangers could do to improve their jersey. I think that having their logo on there is a no-brainer. I know a lot of people like the Rangers thing. It's classic, and it doesn't look bad. It just, I don't know. I just feel like it's lazy. Like it's such a great logo. Like the New York Rangers logo is so iconic. Like why not put it on the front of a jersey? It's symmetrical, kind of, and it just looks good. So that's my big change. I would put the actual logo on the front of the jersey. My small change is to change the neck and the shoulders a little bit. And I looked to the current away jersey for this. The current away jersey of the New York Rangers has a bit of color here in the front of the shoulders, right by the neck, and I really like that. I like those two little stripes, or that little striping pattern that's on the away jersey. It's very nice. And I always thought, well, what would that look like on the home jersey? So my small change is just going to be to add a couple of stripes on there, just to keep it consistent with the current away jersey, which doesn't make sense because I'm making an inverse of this, which might not match the current away jersey. Anyways, and I also changed this pentagon shaped thing backing from red to blue just to clean it up a little bit, and I left the neck just blue. But I just, this is a simple one, but I found it challenging. Like if I was going to completely redesign the Rangers jersey with no rules, obviously this would not be it. I would do something a little bit different, but I'm still happy with the way this looks. It's not a great deal of change. I think in the previous video, the Columbus one, there was more overall change, maybe a little bit more shocking change, I guess. But in this one, it's maybe a little bit more expected or predictable change. Now, here's the part I struggled with is actually the shoulder patch. I like how clean this looks, but I wanted to see how the Lady Liberty logo looked on the shoulder. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I've personally elected not to use it, so I've made the decision I would not put this shoulder patch on here. I don't think it looks bad. I just don't think it looks as good as the clean version. So I'm going to say no shoulder patch. That's my optional decision there. So no shoulder patch. And I felt like for the away, when I did the inverse version of this, I felt like, okay, well, maybe now's a little bit of time to play around with some creativity and not just do an inverse, which would be very similar to what they currently use. So I decided to have a little bit of fun. I inversed the colors at the bottom, or the blue at the bottom, from basically white to blue. I removed a little bit of a stripe. Technically, I didn't remove it because it was white, so it's still technically there, but it just cleans up the middle of the jersey just a little bit. And then I elected to keep the shoulders exactly the same. Like I've not touched any, this is still blue all the way up here. The numbers are still red. The red stripe is still there. The only thing that I've truly changed is the middle of the jersey and made it white. And the reason that I did this is because I was thinking about, okay, well, I know there's a jersey from back in the 70s at some point, or I think it was the 70s, that the Rangers used. I'll see if I can find a photo, I'll throw it up on the screen. But I was thinking, well, what if we went back into the Rangers' history just a little bit and we grabbed maybe some feel and some elements of that jersey? Could I translate that to the inverse of this kind of home jersey? And that's kind of what I was going for here, because I wanted to bridge the gap between history and current, essentially, but still be similar to the home jersey a little bit. Now it's technically a different kind of design language because you've got this big swatch of color up here that is different than the swatch of color in the middle, so it doesn't really match the home jersey. But technically the away jersey doesn't match the home jersey currently because of the striping on the front. So I think this is allowed. I'm going to rule it. This is allowed, okay? And I do actually like this. And I did do a version with the shoulder patch, just so you can see as well. I kind of like the shoulder patch on the away, but I also like it just clean. But I like the additional blue in there up top, and I think it would make for a cool uniform as well. So I'm actually quite pleased with the away jersey, but I'm actually very curious what you think of the away jersey. I think more people will have opinions about the away jersey than the home jersey. Like I said before, the home jersey was maybe a little bit predictable, but the away jersey is quite different. So I would love your opinions down below in the comment section. Do you think it was a right decision to kind of reach back into their history a little bit and kind of grab that upper element from the jersey and bring it back? Do you think it's an improvement from what they use now in the away jersey? And what do you think overall of my changes with the Rangers home and away here? Did I make any wrong decisions? Did I make all wrong decisions? Would love to hear your thoughts down below. And of course, what team I should do next. If you truly want me to continue with the rest of the original six, Boston, Chicago, Detroit, yada, 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 and then move on as teams were released, that's kind of what I did for the jersey history ranking videos. But I kind of don't want to do that, just to be completely honest. Like, I don't mind finishing out the original six, but I kind of want to mix it up a bit. So if you do want the original six, let me know. But if you don't want the original six, let me know what team I should do next, okay? I'm really eager to kind of jump into some teams because I have ideas, okay? So leave your comments down below what team I should do next. And I hope you're having a great day. And if you're new and you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And recently, we talked about color on this channel. And I mean major color. Like, we dove in deep to color. It's actually a quiz. So if you want to watch it, if you're not so far, and you want to watch it and play along, it's a perfect video. You're basically choosing what team matches a specific color. I think it's fun because I love color, and I get a little bit educational at the very end as well. We dive deep into specific color spaces. So if you want to learn a little bit more about color, maybe you want to get into design, you don't really know what RGB is and CMYK and Pantone colors and hexadecimal codes, and you don't know what that stuff is, go check out that video. It was a lot of fun to make, and it's also a quiz you can play along too, so it should be fun. And of course, Jersey concept videos every Friday on the channel, so if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. We're having lots of fun here. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Adios.